Are you considering placing your home for sale? Well, congratulations. That is a huge decision. Well, hopefully you have decided to do some pre-planning to make sure you have online appeal. I'm going to provide you 7 tips to make sure your home stands out from the others, and it starts right now. Hi, I'm Maria Wells, broker owner of Lifestyle Realty Group here on the gorgeous Treasure Coast of Florida. Well, welcome to my channel. It's just about real estate for all sorts of information and tips. In fact, please subscribe and hit the bell so you will be notified of my current videos, which are released on Tuesdays. Well, today we're going to look at the outside of your home and what you can do to get the outside to sparkle and shine to receive the highest return when your home is sold. Well, digital curb appeal is extremely important. It can make the difference of a buyer wanting to look at your home or pass it by. According to the National Association of Realtors, 97% of recent home buyers use the internet to search for a home. And if you don't have digital curb appeal, buyers will pass you by. We all shop online. Companies spend a ton of money getting their products to appeal to consumers. Well, your house is a huge asset, so it needs to be presented in the best way possible. Sometimes home maintenance needs to begin at least a few months before you consider listing your home for sale to make sure it looks great. I'm sure many of you are saying in this seller's market, it doesn't really matter to have everything look great. However, we won't always be in this market, and in some price ranges, this philosophy is important right now. That first picture impression is essential. Most buyers pre-shop on the internet for homes, and not only the condition of the outside of your home, but also the lawn, landscaping, and surrounding area. When potential buyers see the outside of your home is well taken care of, they feel pretty confident the inside will be too. By doing some of these tips, it will bring more potential buyers through your home and will lead to a faster sale, which we all know will get you the highest price. Curb appeal can add 7 to 12% more to your selling price if it's done right. Well, here are 7 tips to consider for a fabulous curb appeal. Number 1, declutter the outside and depersonalize it to get rid of the yard art. If you collect flamingos or statues or frogs or cute signs or flags, now is the time to pack it for your next home, sell, or give them away. Don't make a new owner have to see past it. Pick up the kids' toys. Don't leave them laying all over the yard. Do you have a basketball movable net in the driveway or a swing set that may have seen its better days? Time to remove those items too. If you want to take a swing set with you because it is beautiful, then it needs to be taken down before you put the home for sale. A new buyer may fall in love with that swing set, and you may have to part with it to get the price you want. It is always amazing to see how something that can be replaceable stand in the way of a sale. So just take care of it before you list the home so there are no problems negotiating. Number 2, your family pet has a responsibility too. For instance, Fido's landmines. If this hasn't been something you have kept up with, then now is the time to start getting rid of the debris. In addition, has there been holes dug by the family pet trying to escape, or grass which is brown from the daily trip to the grass? You may need to do some repair work to make sure the yard looks inviting. Number 3, pressure wash and clean the outside of the house. This includes walkways and driveway, the house and the fence. It may have mildew, road dirt, or rust stains. Now is the time to make that disappear. Get rid of what is covering up the beauty of your home. Number 4, you may need to paint the outside of the home. Once you have pressure washed the house, the paint may look tired and worn. A fresh coat of paint is enticing to a new buyer. This could give you a return on investment of over 107%. Make sure to do it in a neutral color or a color that goes with the neighborhood. This is not the time to experiment with colors. Be careful when choosing greens and blues. There are definitely people who either like blue or like green and not the other. This This is a good time to ask this question for your realtor. Number 5, make the windows sparkle. Take the screens off and store them so that not only can you see the clean, sparkling windows, but it'll let more light in so you can see the outside from the inside. If the screens are in disrepair, you may need to rescreen, which is pretty inexpensive and will be one less thing a buyer will request during inspections. Number 6, update the lighting fixtures on the outside of your house. If they are old, outdated, and rusting, take them down. The newer fixtures are made out of plastic or PVC to endure harsh weather and will give the outside a nice pick-me-up. Number 7, make sure the landscaping is well manicured with fresh mulch. This is like the icing on the cake. Fresh mulch with plantings, with flowers and well-trimmed shrubs is inviting. Maybe you need to hire a company to fertilize your yard, and keeping it mowed and trimmed is a must. Are your trees overgrown? Get them trimmed. The first impression can make the difference of a buyer wanting to view your home. This is something that needs to be attended to months before you consider selling, because if you need to do a big trimming, you want everything to look like it's been this way forever. And the most important item, for goodness sakes, make sure your realtor uses a professional photographer. Not all realtors are the same. Choose one who knows how to market and adds that professional touch. I could give you examples of poorly written descriptions and photos on the multiple listing service that would make your hair stand up. So let's make your home stand out from the rest, whether it's in person or digital. There needs to be planning when selling. So let's look at a video on staging on a budget to work inside the home. Now, in the meantime, happy house hunting.